Hey everybody, Jake here with TrendSpider to do our second video of the day on Delta with the daily versus the weekly candle charts shown here. What we have here on the daily candle is a breakout of the wedge here the last, let's say, 3 to 5 days. And what this kind of gives us is more upside for the next level resistance, which is kind of this ascending wedge resistance. So we can easily create an alert here. We can make it as sensitive or not sensitive as we'd like. If we don't want to make it very sensitive at all, we could go all the way here and pretty much be alerted anytime that the price hits anywhere in this purple area. So we'll just do that. Let's do ascending wedge resistance. We can do it for 7 days past or triggering 3 times, and then the alert is now created. So this is created on the short-term time frame. Another thing to look at is kind of this kind of bullish kiss on the MACD, but really it did kind of cross through it and then recrossed again to the upside. So that's also something we have going, as well as oil is tanking. So with oil going down, the costs of the cost for airlines goes down because oil is a huge part of their cost structure. So that's another reason why this is probably getting some strength here, as well as on the weekly candle, we have now a possible third test of the wedge resistance above. And what we really have on the bullish side of things is the MACD cross. We have more room to move up on the RSI, and the percent range is starting to get into overbought areas, which generally in the over time actually has shown us this means that we're just getting started. So notice here, the percent range started to get into overbought territory. The price continued to move up until the RSI became overbought, and that's when we had the pullback. Same thing here. The percent range started to become overbought at this level, and then we continued to move up until the RSI became overbought here. That's when we had the pullback. Same thing here. We became overbought here, continued up to test this area above after this line was created, because when we were moving up here, this line had not been created yet. This line is a function of this line connected to this line. So once this happened, this line was created, we moved up again, tested resistance, pulled back. Once the RSI was getting close to overbought, not necessarily overbought though. We're in the same exact spot now where the percent range is starting to move up. We have plenty of room to move up on the RSI, and as I mentioned, the MACD is moving up as well. So overall, definitely keep Delta on your watch list, as well as airlines as well if oil continues to move down. And that is what we have for Delta. We have one more video coming for Apple, and make sure to check that one out as well. Have a great Thursday, and thanks so much for listening in.